Hello, my name is Miba, and I will be showing you all the extra functions that the Hori Super Game Boy controller provides when using a Super Game Boy, such as muting the sound, which you can notice right now, or much more interesting, speeding up or slowing down the game. Now, in order to unlock the speed up mode, you need to be holding down up on the D-pad and Y at the same time while starting the console, otherwise you can only go slower. And the reason for this is most likely because the speed up feature is pretty unstable in most games and can cause graphical glitches and or crashes. So this is the speed up modes, and as you can see it does work for the most part, but there's lots of visual corruption on the screen everywhere. So I haven't tried this much in other games, but I know it's not too great in most other games either. But it does work somewhat. Then you can also go slower, of course. This is the slowest mode, which I think is like half the speed. And then there's also another slow mode, which is a little bit faster. I think this is like 3/4 of the speed, but I'm not entirely sure. The TCRF page, which I'll be linking in the video description, says it's 5.35 MHz in the fast mode, 2.37 MHz in slower, and 3.05 MHz in slow cycle. And the normal Game Boy speed is 4.3 MHz. And now we're back to normal mode. Yeah, the controller also has some hotkeys for changing the colors or changing the video border, but that's nothing too fancy, and you can also do that on the regular controller. So and obviously also the sound goes a bit faster. I'm not sure if all of these features work on a Super Game Boy 2, because I think it relies on the Super Game Boy's 1 behavior, where it gets its clock rate from dividing from the SNES CPU, which actually is pretty infamous in speedruns for running a little bit too fast. But I don't have a Super Game Boy 2 around to test this. And also plays this weird little sound effects when you change the speed. If you want to see any other games, then let me know and I'll try and maybe get some other cartridges. I'm also not too sure how feasible this would be for testing, because some people on Twitter were asking about this. But it's probably a little too unstable. I'm also not sure how well it would work to sync up the controller inputs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.